Is SEO dead? Is AI taking over and it's changing everything around that? How does it impact you and your business?
SEO is absolutely not dead, it's here to stay, and its content, I believe, is still the king because every business will have a cap on its budget to what they can spend on ads, and ads are becoming expensive. A 2000 budget, 5000 budget, or 10,000 budget is always a workable budget to start with. However, it depends upon the goals what we would want to achieve out of that, and that depends a lot in the industry what you are, in the segment what you're targeting, in the demographics what you're working with, what's an average cost of your product, what people are buying into. The generative engine optimization is taking over than the traditional search engine optimization, and this is here to stay.
Welcome to Level Up with Priyanka Shah. And today's guest is not only a dear friend, but he's also one of the sharpest minds in the digital marketing world. Kunal Shah is the founder of Rank My Business, a leading digital marketing agency based right here in Melbourne, but with a truly global footprint. They have been instrumental in turning the fortunes for over countless companies, and I'm so excited to be discussing one of the hottest topics with him today about how AI is reshaping the digital marketing landscape. And as a small and medium sized business, what should we be doing in order to stay ahead? Kunal, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Priyanka.
Very excited to have you on the show,
Thank you.
apart from all the other conversations we have every day. Today, I'm talking about one of the most pressing questions that I personally experience on a daily basis. Kunal, you've been in the digital marketing space for many years now. How do you see AI changing, especially in the last 1 or 2 years? What sort of changes are you seeing?
Especially the trend what I'm seeing right now, which I get asked about this every single day. How are we embracing AI and what is AI actually doing for the digital landscape? A lot has changed, a lot of menial tasks what we used to do earlier as a part of our optimization process or as a part of our ads process running for clients. Because of embracing on AI, embracing for AI, we've kind of reduced a lot of menial tasks what we do today. It gives really good analytics for us, for our clients, transparency view. It really helps give us that edge over the competitors as
Okay.
well who are not yet adopted that.
Right.
And that's what AI is actually helping us digital marketers perform way better to what we used to do earlier.
Okay, that's interesting to know.
Yeah.
But you hear a lot of noise around the fact that is SEO dead? Is AI taking over and it's changing everything around that? Like, how does it impact you and your business?
SEO is absolutely not dead. It's here to stay and it's evolving, I should say. So I'll give you a classic example. If you go on Google today and search for, let's say, the best running shoes, you would have a snippet generated by Google on top, which is the first thing what you'll see.
Yep.
It's an AI driven answer that it's Nike. So the SEO game is evolving into a GEO game, which they say Generative Engine Optimization. I'm excited about the voice search, what's happening. Eventually, just working with keywords wouldn't help, but you would optimize for long tail queries like how do I find the best plumber around me, right?
Okay.
As a
Yep.
big search string, you're giving a voice search. So it's ever evolving, and that's where the opportunity lies for us digital marketers. This is quite a dynamic industry. However, the basics are still the same,
Okay.
where you optimize technically your website, which is a non-negotiable item, but then you embrace on all these things which are evolving in the market and learn how to adopt to it and do your best for your clients.
That's fantastic to know that you are evolving the technology with the use of AI as well, because I think when you get stuck with the same old ways of doing things, you would get left behind in the race.
Yeah.
And
So, people, what I keep telling our clients as well, people who don't embrace AI will be like, it's a feeling like suffocation. At the end, it will get to you. So, you better embrace it. You understand how it helps evolve your business. Like, we've launched multiple products in AI which have taken over. Like, our CTO has been busy than ever right now, helping a lot of our own clients, be it medical clients or retail clients, helping them with workflows, automation, AI voice bots, AI chats on the website, automatic messaging to customers where your reception misses out on the phone call, but the AI starts chatting with the customer. Because the term in the industry, what I say people these days, is speed to close. If you're not fast enough to close your prospect, you've already lost the prospect. I'll
Right.
give you a classic example. Today, it happened at my household. We were searching for a dentist for my son who's got a wobbly tooth. And I did a Google search of dentists near me. I called up two dental clinics who actually could have had my business, but they missed my call, where
Right.
they didn't even return my phone call within the first 10 minutes. I found someone else who picked up the call, who gave me an appointment to walk in. So the first two dentists who could possibly have got my business, they missed out because they didn't have the mechanism to communicate with me even after missing a phone call. That's what we are getting to the market right
Right. Okay. So you're saying that it goes beyond digital marketing. It goes beyond just appearing on the search page, maybe as the first or the second. You then provide technologies and tools to even generate that lead
convert.
into a
Yeah.
real customer.
Correct. So that this is what I keep telling customers. Gone are the days where you would just market a brand, you'll receive phone calls, because of the landscape being ever changing, the competition being high. A lot of people have embraced digital marketing than ever before. So your paid ads have become expensive. So at the end of the day, the gold mine is in your database. So you would have ways to generate leads. All those leads gets put into a AI hub which we've created, and what it does, it not only converts the people, how it not only helps you convert your prospects, but it also automates your marketing in terms of email marketing without any human intervention, SMS marketing, tapping into your database without any human intervention, so that you are tapping into a gold mine which a lot of people work hard to build their database, but
Yep.
they never kind of nurture them.
Yep.
We've got all the means to nurture them. So I would think digital marketing is not just appearing on the first page of Google or showing your ads everywhere. I believe it's if you see from a holistic point of view, it's about getting leads, it's
Yep.
about trying to generate sales and closure of sales and nurturing your prospects. That's what I consider now digital marketing to be.
So the whole end-to-end process, almost like a CRM, like you managing the customer from the time you're trying to bring them in till the time they're actually a paying customer to your business.
Correct. So we take care of that entire journey. We market through some traditional ways and through some AI backed marketing of how we get the customer through the door, and how our systems helps with the workflows to convert that particular patient, and if they are patient or a client, and if
Yep.
if the AI is not able to help you convert, there's still an element of human intervention it will depend upon to help convert. And if still the prospect doesn't convert, today a lot of businesses leave that prospect. However, our system nurtures the prospect at every time until the prospect decides to opt out, which
Right.
which is really helping the numbers of the amount of conversions what we are getting to the clients.
Sure, sure. If I was to ask you, Kunal, like for maybe a small to medium-sized business who is still using the traditional ways of digital marketing and still using maybe SEO and maybe meta ads and things like that, what tip or strategy would you get them to enhance so that they can be on a similar trajectory where they are actually able to get more leads and see them closing to the end as well?
So every business is different as I come across. There's not a tailor, like there's not one solution fits all kind of approach in this industry. Everyone is in a different trade as well. So, but what we've learned is the systems and processes which really helps to scale up a particular business. So while the traditional marketing methods are still on, yeah, you would want to generate leads out of Google, you would want to generate leads through paid ads on Google and paid ads on Meta. But it's all about what we are also pushing people is doing more of personal branding as well. The dark horse being YouTube. There's lots which can be achieved out of YouTube or LinkedIn for B2B businesses, which not many people are embracing right now. lot of YouTube shorts you could look into, which not many people are actually going into it. It's a gold mine which is yet to be explored by a lot of businesses. And there are different other ways as well how businesses can generate leads. Yeah, the traditional methods are there. These platforms are bigger, they will always be there. But I keep telling people now it's about a holistic approach. There's much more you could do where people can tap into things like email marketing, workflows, even at their level. Doesn't matter it's a small, medium enterprise or a corporate level, because we have both set of businesses which we today consult. But the underlying principles are the same. It's just to what scale you want to achieve depends upon either your database or the kind of ads budget what you've got. Another thing what I come across with clients is the content. So content I believe is still the king because every business will have a cap on its budget to what they can spend on ads, and ads are becoming expensive. But if you leverage the content well, like let's say for example a good YouTube short or Insta reel or a newspaper article, that would bring you immense traffic over a period of months than what you will be paying to get that equivalent traffic on paid ads.
Okay.
So yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much for sharing that, Kunal. And the other thing I see that sometimes the smaller businesses and maybe SMEs could hesitate from consulting digital marketing experts, maybe from for budget constraints. So maybe if they are working with a budget of 2,000 to 5,000 a month, is that still a workable budget to see some real results?
So I again, this is part of the question I come across quite often when we consult businesses: is what is the right budget to work with? And I just was in a consulting just before this podcast with a client of mine, and this is what my answer was: we do all our media plan based on the trends what is going around right now, and we give them an optimal budget with a realistic expectation what you can hope out of that budget. Now that's when we would have more better view of the client, what he or she wants to spend as a business and where their marketing cap is. So a 2000 budget, 5000 budget or 10,000 budget is always a workable budget to start with. However, it depends upon the goals what we would want to achieve out of that, and that depends a lot in the industry what you are, in the segment what you're targeting, in the demographics what you're working with, what's an average cost of your product, what people are buying into. So there are a lot of factors which goes into it when we give that budget to them. But yeah, starting from a 2 grand is a decent budget. Scaling up to, we've got clients who are even doing 100K a month right now. But it's the scales are different.
Sure.
So it all depends on initially what marketing budget are you starting with and what our media plan actually says, what
And
you
you
should be
would still be
spending.
able to see results regardless of the size of the budget.
You would be depend, and that's where I said the realistic expectation what you can expect out of that budget today, because it's a competitive landscape. It also depends upon how established your business is, how good your brand name is, how good you've been searched on Google, how good the personal branding is. So there are a lot of factors which play, and I'm pretty sure a lot of digital marketers watching this would agree to me on this. But there's always an optimal budget, depends on the way your brand is positioned.
Sure, sure. And there's probably an appetite for every budget as well. So I think, as you mentioned, that you can still start with any budget and you don't have to hold yourself back just thinking that I'm small enough and I probably won't
No,
be
and
seen.
that's what I keep telling people: start small, at least you get started to see the taste of what a marketing can do to your business. Yesterday, I was in a parliament session and for Indian chamber businesses, and I got asked that what I do, and this is what my response was: I actually have consulted over 3,000 plus businesses, and we've actually changed fortunes of lot of businesses. And that kind of gives us internal peace, because had those businesses not embraced marketing, they would have not realized to the life what they can live today as a business person should they have not marketed, right?
Sure.
So I seriously believe that people should embrace marketing. It's one of the most important tool to neglect today in your business, where if done right you could really scale up business big time.
Sure. Thank you for sharing that. And that's powerful to know how you've turned the fortunes around for that many number of
Yeah, thank you.
businesses. This episode is sponsored by Finsol Insurance, where we help families protect what matters most: your health, your loved ones, and your lifestyle. Life is unpredictable, but your financial security shouldn't be. So, if you're a parent, a homeowner, or just someone who values peace of mind, make sure that you are protected with the right protection. Use the link below to book a strategy call and take the first step towards securing your future. Coming back to the AI question, Kunal, are you seeing either any of your clients or any other business in Australia who has embraced AI very well, and you're seeing how they've adopted and seen some real results from that?
I've seen businesses going that way, but we predominantly work in the medical sector. So medical sector has embraced AI a lot from an execution standpoint or back office standpoint, what they do. However, from a marketing standpoint, today also I come across 9 on 10 people just don't know about how AI can actually help them. So I think it's quite primitive. It's untapped right now. I believe it's one of the biggest opportunity for our businesses who are in the digital landscape to change a lot of businesses on the AI path.
Sure.
With a really good power backed or performance backed marketing, we can change the fortunes of a lot of companies. Yeah.
Sure. And I believe just prior to we starting the conversation, you were mentioning about that AI tool that you are building, I think for the medical industry. Are you able to
Yeah.
just give us some more information on
Yeah,
that?
sure. It's called Dr. King. The website is drking.ai. So, what it does is because we deal a lot in the medical marketing, we've given a lot of touch points for our clients to connect to their customers. So, the dental industry or the medical industry or the cosmetic industry is ever plagued by few issues, which is reception being ever busy and not receiving phone calls, by which they lose out a lot of leads which comes to them. By the time the person actually calls back to the prospect, if the reception is busy, 7 on 10 times people don't pick up phone calls. If you call the second time, 5 on 10 times people don't pick up phone calls, and the reception hasn't got the bandwidth to follow
And
up.
we've all experienced that as customers calling
As
clinic.
customers,
Yeah.
exactly. I gave you a scenario of
Yeah.
what happened today morning with us. So our tool actually, our it's not a tool, it's a complete SaaS. It's a subscription based software. What's been done, so it connects to the prospect right away. When a missed call happens, so that's called a missed call workflow. It keeps the prospect engaged until a human takes over, or it tries to close it online booking through chatting with the customer. There is online chatbots which are trained well enough to directly deal on the websites. No more human interventions are required. It gets all the leads under one roof. So you
Okay.
might have got leads on Instagram, you might have leads on TikTok or Facebook, everywhere, like contact forms on the
Sure.
website.
Sure.
You don't have 10 different sources to go to open and go to and reply your customers. It's all under one roof. It's smart AI. What it also does, it does SMS marketing. So I was just talking to a really good doctor in Melbourne who's has a really good success with his clinic. He was just telling me, Kunal, we ran an SMS campaign which was to 10,000 people, and we generated like close to 300 plus leads for an expensive dental treatment what he does. So that's lot of money which we are what it's able
Mm.
to generate without human intervention. It's all been set throughout the year what it needs to do. All the newsletters are set throughout the year what it needs to do. It talks to the customer or a prospect automatically, where you don't need your reception to actually engage into. It's got weekend flows, so bulk of the medical clinics close over the weekend or after Saturday
Yep.
afternoon.
Yep.
It has got the capacity to still talk to the customer, book an appointment for them, and
That's
you
fantastic.
know uh, try and convert that sale, which ideally they wouldn't have happened.
Correct.
So, and it does reputation management. It does much more from a marketing standpoint, but this is kind of a macro level snippet.
That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. It's brilliant how you've I think opened my and widened my horizon around digital marketing as well. That it is so much more, and you can do so much with it. And have you've embraced AI to do multiple things to attract more customers. So
Sure.
that's wonderful. When you meet customers, Kunal, are you still seeing any outdated strategies that people are using in terms of digital marketing that you think definitely has to be done away with?
Yeah, I come across this quite often as well. So some of the things what I often see from a Google perspective, if you had to ask, is people doing keyword stuffing just to rank up websites. So they put a lot of keywords into a website to rank up. The other things what I've seen people doing is checking what their competitor is doing and doing exactly the same, thinking that it's worked for the competition, it should work for them. So, and I come across quite, these are all outdated strategies today,
Right.
where you would want to play this thing on the front foot, where there are a lot of techniques how we rank a website today. And I come across websites not being technically sound or slow websites, not even opening well on mobile phones. So these are some of the businesses which we turn them around. Like it starts from the ground level up, like right from website to content to marketing to AI.
Right, sure. And this is a personal question that I've had. Does SEO or digital marketing help in ranking on ChatGPT as well? Like if I was to look at ChatGPT and find, can you help me find the best clinic for my toothache around me? Is that something that is also covered in the digital marketing?
Yeah, so that's what I mentioned. The generative engine optimization is taking over than the traditional search engine optimization, and this is here to stay, which we've embraced. We are on the front foot. There's a lot of other trends which are coming. I'm more excited about the voice search, as I said, and that's going to change a lot of businesses and the way the Google landscape or the search landscape is going to work.
Are we able to? Can you explain me what is the voice search like? We do that, and how does that like? How does a digital marketing standpoint come there and help?
So we optimize the website for voice searches. We optimize the website for generative optimization, where if you would ideally search on Google a plumber near me, but you would do a voice search, get me the best plumber who is able to fix leaky taps near me, right?
Right.
So you would optimize for both the queries and just not for Google for plumber near me. So
Sure.
that's how the landscape is changing. It's an untapped industry right now, I believe, and there's a lot more which will evolve in this space. But yeah, to give you an example, that's a right fit like what's happening in our
So I think the
landscape.
next 2 or 3 years are going to be very exciting in this space, right?
Oh yes, it's ever evolving. It's going to be like I look forward to this time. Like, I haven't been excited about my business ever in the last 10 years than what I am today. We have a CTO who just looks after the AI side of our business here, and he doesn't get time to breathe. Like, last night at 3 a.m., he was messaging me that we've got a delivery today morning to meet, we've got a presentation right after this podcast to do. And it's a it's the best time in the business
I can
right now,
imagine.
which we are looking forward to it. And where people say SEO is dead, agencies are dead, I believe this is the best time where agencies will grow much faster pace to what they used to.
Absolutely. The other question I had is, you know how people use AI to create their own marketing plans, run ads for themselves, and not using an external agency, but trying to do it all themselves using AI. Do you think that's still an effective strategy, or having the professionals would be better?
That's a great question. I just think like this, that AI is like your pizza in the cardboard and we humans are the toppings on it. And that's how I explain my clients today that you need an external help to guide you, because they would be rather better to do their trade what
Yep.
they know of,
Yep.
and have someone expert guide them. Like for example, for financial planning, you would guide me rather than me trying to do
Yep.
for my own. And that's exactly what we like. I keep telling clients that taking a helping hand to look
Yep.
into
Yep.
everything and guiding you and scaling you up is one of the most important factors you would want.
100%. And I think I'm a believer of that as well myself, that having the right team who is an expert of the right things helping you, and that takes you much ahead in life rather than
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
try to do everything yourself. There's probably no point in.
No, I seriously believe I'm a great testament of teamwork. I've always achieved things in my life through teamwork. Teamwork is everything, and as alone, you can only win some battles, but not all.
100%,
And you
yes.
just need the best of all people around you to guide you through that. Yeah,
Perfect. Kunal, for the last segment, I want to do a quick rapid
sure.
fire style questions with you. One AI tool you swear by.
One AI tool which I swear by would be Gumloop.
Okay, haven't
Yeah,
tried that myself. So,
research. It's quite a good tool for automation of workflows.
okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Point noted. Thank you. Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, or TikTok. Your pick for ROI in 2025.
Uh, Different businesses. So LinkedIn best tool for B2B, Instagram Reels and YouTube for B2C.
Okay, perfect. Content or ads, if you had to pick one thing to
Any
focus
day
on.
content. Ad will only run until your budget lasts or your day finishes with the ad. You'll fall off. Content is something which you'll see longevity. So definitely I'll swear by content.
Perfect. Thank you. And the biggest marketing trend in Australia that more people should be paying attention to.
How AI can change your business from a digital landscape.
We've got you for that. So do not miss this episode.
Thank you guys.
And one thing business owners should stop doing immediately.
Copying competitors.
Okay. Sure. And last one piece of advice every business should listen to right now.
One piece of advice: every business, get on the marketing bandwagon. Try and do some sort of marketing in whatever capacity you can. Consult an expert and get on that bandwagon. It can surely change lives if done correctly.
Perfect. Great. I think I've been lucky we've got you to guide us through this. So thank you so much, Kunal.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for your time as well.
Thank you, guys.
Kunal's business, Rank My Business, will be linked in the description. So please reach out to him for your digital marketing needs.
Thank you.